Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today I haven't made like a community video, if you will, for a while. Not since my last Amberlynn Reid video. I haven't been on for a while. I actually had a surprise birthday party for my mom a month ago. I left my camera at her house. I don't live close enough, and with work and everything, I just couldn't get out there to get it. My birthday was yesterday, so we met up so we can go out. And she ended up bringing it to me. Super excited to have my camera back so I can start filming again. I do have some footage on my phone. I've been having issues getting it onto my computer though. I don't know what the problem is. It's really frustrating. But anyway, what is this video about? This video has stemmed because there's a YouTuber. Her name is the YouTube Underground. I forget her name that she goes by. I don't remember it at the moment. But she did a reaction video to Chantel / Big Beautiful Me / Foodie Beauty. She did a reaction video to one of her videos, and it was a video of her walking. And listening, number one, to the YouTube Underground's commentary, plus just watching Chantel's video, I had to like, again, just kind of with Amberlynn, I had to like come express my opinion on Chantel. And the reason I say that is because I don't really watch Chantel. I've watched some of like Zachary Michael and Michael B. Petty's reaction videos, and a couple other people about Chantel, but I've never actually like watched her. I know that she used to be like a mukbang channel, mukbang, whatever. I know that, and I know that she's transitioned into weight loss, and now she's kind of back and forth and all over the place. I know that. I don't really like watch her videos, and if it wasn't for the YouTube Underground making her video, I don't think I would have been able to sit through that other video that Chantel actually made, that the YouTube Underground reviewed, if this makes any sense. Again, with all my videos, a disclaimer, it's a lot of rambling, it's a lot of my own opinion, it's just my thoughts on everything. I just want to give my thoughts, and I actually left a comment on the YouTube Underground's video because, number one, well, I'm just going to jump right into it at this point. But number one, she's using her weight as this huge crutch. And the reason I personally have an issue with that is because she's 50 pounds heavier than me. Last time I weighed myself, I weighed 320. I've gained weight, obviously, since like previously, like months ago when I was filming YouTube videos. My point in saying that is that she weighs like 370, so she's 50 pounds heavier than I am. And my comment on the YouTube Underground's video was that I work a full-time job. I work 5 days a week. I work between 10 to 12, 13, 14 hour shifts. Typically they're between 10 to 12 hour shifts every day, but there are some days where, there's days I could say they're for 18 hours. Like, there's just some days there I have to be there longer. And I work, so what's that, like 50, guaranteed 50 hours a week, if not 60 hours a week. And that's weekly. Then you go into bi-weekly, and then, you know, just keeps adding up, right? So I'm on my feet constantly. I'm walking constantly. I'm bending, stooping, pulling, pushing, lifting. I'm doing all types of stuff constantly at work. And it really frustrates me because I think there was another video that she posted, and I think it was like a reaction to the YouTube Underground's reaction, if I remember. I don't know. I just know she posted another video, and she was saying how everyone's like shaming her. Oh yeah, because she was sitting down on a bench and the guy was filming it, and yeah, that's the video. And she's saying how she's being shamed because she has a disability and this, and this. And I know the YouTube Underground made another video about that video saying that she's using this disability thing now, and that she was shaming Amberlynn a year ago for using a mobility scooter. So like, it's just all this back and forth. And I agree 100%. Like, and something the YouTube Underground said too was that she herself is heavier, obviously, and her friends are heavier, or her friends are fat, whatever, however you want to say it, and they're not like her. They're not that lazy, they're not this, they're not that. And that's how I feel. So like it's really frustrating because like Chantel and Amberlynn to me is a different case because Amberlynn's almost 600 pounds. When you get to be that heavy, you do start to have like where it becomes a disability, and like the government will actually pay people. I don't know if it's in the United States, but I know like in other countries, because I've seen the TV shows where like people are actually paid to be caregivers for the morbidly obese. So with that being said, like people do look at it as a disability. But again, that's in Amberlynn's case. I'm not referring to Chantel. Chantel's in her 300s. There's absolutely no reason why Chantel should consider herself disabled. Like that makes no sense to me whatsoever. And it's really frustrating because I'm in the 300s, and like I said, she's 50 pounds heavier than me. 50 pounds. And I get 50 pounds is a lot of weight, but like at the end of the day, what are you doing? Because the thing that really pissed me off, that made me like want to film this video, was that she sat in her car and she said, I think I overdid myself and I pushed myself too hard and I had excruciating back pain and I had this and I had that, and I read that fat people or overweight people, because they're with big bellies, strain their back muscles more and they develop herniated discs. Well, guess what, honey? I have 2 herniated discs in my back. Diagnosed, MRI verified, like everything. I've had cortisone shots. I've had all types of stuff done. I took medications. This was years ago that I was diagnosed with this. And I'm still sitting here and I'm still an active member of society and I still go to work every single freaking day. And it blows my mind because it's like you are seeking out things to be wrong with you so that you can like use them to further enable yourself and to further crutch yourself. And it's like you're not seeing it. And like it's so frustrating to me specifically because we're somewhat in the same weight class. I work every single day except for my 2 days off. And I actually work at work. It's not an office job. It's not a sit down job. It's not answering phones. Like it's an actual active working environment. And I have 2 herniated discs in my back. So you sat there and said, I heard this was a thing. So apparently now you want to have it checked out because you're having back pain. But realistically, honey, at the end of the day, they can't do anything for herniated disc. The only thing you can do to make yourself feel a little bit better is have surgery. And even when you have the surgery, you're still going to have the back pain. So I can tell you what they do in the surgery. They cut off that little piece of the bone that came out. So here's your spine. Here's the piece that came out, right over here. They cut this piece off, so now it's not hanging out your spine because that stops it from hitting the nerve endings. And when you hit the nerve endings, that's what causes like the leg pain, the shooting pains, all that type of stuff. The sciatica, right? So they cut that off so you don't have those pains. But you still have back pain. So regardless of any of that, you're still going to have back pain. And how do I know this? Because I went to the doctor, I went to the surgeon, I went to the orthopedic doctor who explained all of this to me. And when he told me I was still going to have back pains, I'm like, well, this is stupid. Like, part of the reason I want to do this is to get rid of the back pain. Because, yeah, I have numbness in my legs. I have tingling sensations. I have pain, a lot of pain. But the back pain is what really, really bothers you. I have back pain right now from the angle I'm at, the way I'm sitting. But guess what? I'm just dealing with it. And, like, that's what's so frustrating to me because, like, and I get that everyone has different pain tolerances and everybody, you know, they live different lives. They do this, they do that. But my thing is just like, you're complaining because you took a 30-minute walk that I don't even know if you can count as 30 minutes, because to me a 30-minute walk means you started here, You walked for 30 minutes and you ended. That's it. That's not what you did. You set a timer for 15 minutes. You filmed, you recorded, you took breaks in between, you stood still. That doesn't count as walking. And again, I'm not trying to be negative Nancy here, but like, it's really frustrating just seeing this because like, you complain nonstop that people are so mean to you and people don't like you because you're fat. Guess what? I'm fat and I don't like you. So you can't use that as an excuse. You can't. Amberlynn does the same thing. She just reacted to Zachary Michael's video the other day, and then she literally cut off the part, and then she ended the video. She cut off the part about him saying, good for you, you did good, I'm proud of you, blah, blah, blah. Never happened. In Amberlynn's world, it's really convenient that she cut the camera off right there and chose not to film anymore. Like, and then all she did was say how much of a fat shamer he is and all this other stuff. If you've watched Zachary Michael's videos, he's honestly been encouraging you and Chantel. Like, majority of the people have been encouraging you and Chantel. And I mean, Amberlynn and Chantel. Sorry, I keep messing this up. But like, I know these are like ill words because like it's not gonna matter and nobody's gonna change and it's gonna be the same shit over and over and over and over and over again because that's what it's been for years. And it's like, it's just so frustrating, and that's why I always have to like air out how I feel on camera because like, again, just like I said in my Amberlynn video, I can't talk to like my normal people in my life about this because they're just like, oh yeah, really? Wow. Oh, that's crazy. Like those types of responses because they don't, it's not, you know, they don't know YouTube. They don't know like the past. They don't know the present. They don't know any of that stuff. So like, you know, it's one of those things. But like, it's just so frustrating, you guys. And I know that if you're watching this and you have watched these reaction channels and you've watched Chantel and you've watched Zachary Michael and you've watched Amberlynn videos and like all these people that make the reaction videos about them, like if you've watched any of them, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm talking about. And like, it's just so frustrating. And again, like, I can't emphasize enough, my biggest frustration is the fact that both of you keep saying that people don't like you because you're fat. But in reality, you're not like seeing what you're doing. You're literally sitting in front of a camera and you're saying to people that you, again, at 370 pounds, not, I mean, yes, it's a heavy weight. Yes, it's morbid obesity, but it's not like you're literally like stuck. You're perfectly capable of walking, but you complain about pain and you complain about being short of breath. I have news for you. If you started moving some more, those things wouldn't happen to you. And this is being said again by somebody that's only 50 pounds smaller than you, who lives a very active lifestyle and who has 2 herniated discs. So you can't tell me that all these things are what's preventing you from moving, because it's not true. It's not accurate. You're lying. This video is really long. I've been rambling, I know, like I said, but like, again, I'm sorry my camera cut off. It's just certain things, you know, you guys, like, it's just certain things like that. Speaking directly to Amberlynn and Chantel, like, you guys constantly say people don't like you because you're fat. And Amberlynn, oh, so-and-so did this video, no one would complain about it. But you have to understand something. So-and-so has a different viewership than you, and so-and-so also does the video differently. Like, somebody you love to compare yourself to is Trisha Paytas. Trisha Paytas is known for being obscure and out there and all these other things, and she has a broad viewer point, right? And she's made a name for herself in a different way. The name that you've made for yourself is, I'm starting a weight loss channel, I've gained 300 pounds, and then it's like a lot of negativity surrounding that, right? and then you don't actually take feedback from your viewers, or you still don't, and then you get mad because now you have people that hate you. But if you actually read through the comments, a lot of the people sit there and say, I've really supported you in the beginning, I this and this, and you don't care about me anymore. And it's like, but you don't see that. You honestly don't care. That's the whole purpose of making a weight loss channel on YouTube, is to have that accountability, like to have those people telling you like, hey, blah, 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 blah. Like, that's the reason people make weight loss channels on YouTube. So it's like, it's so frustrating. And since I'm here and it's the right time frame, you posted a Snapchat this morning. It was in like a notebook thing. And it was basically you saying that people are making fun of you for having mental health issues and saying that you don't have them and this and this and this. Again, this all goes back to you as a person and your character. It goes back to the way that you've treated your fans. It goes back to the way that you act. It goes back to the things that you say. You say one thing, you do another. You do one thing, you say another. You're constantly back and forth. So yes, people are going to tell you they don't believe you. They're not shaming mental health. They're not shaming any of that. But when you go up and down and like ring around the rosy and back and forth and you do all this stuff, like at some point in time you have to take self-accountability, and you can't just keep blaming your viewers or people that watch you because they have an opinion. Like, that's not okay. And it's like, oh my gosh, this is also frustrating. But like, I've said my piece. I'm still irritated, but like, I've said my piece on it. I think Chantel frustrates me like more than Amberlynn, honestly, and it's kind of funny because I was so frustrated with Amberlynn before, but I honestly feel like Chantel frustrates me because she's trying to be Amberlynn, if you will, and I think you guys understand what I'm saying by saying that. She's trying to be Amberlynn, but I have more empathy for Amberlynn because, again, Amberlynn's almost 600 pounds, and that becomes like the disability point. And if you watch my 600-pound life, you understand, because like, you see those people, they're not able to function like your average person. And I feel like Chantel so badly wants to try to be that person, but she's not. She's only 370 pounds, but she's trying to make it seem like she can't do all these things, and she's trying to give all these excuses, and I don't know what it is. I really don't get her game, because like, she cries and cries and cries and cries that she's disabled and she can't move and she can't do this and she can't this and can't. And then if anyone says anything negative to her, she wants to leave YouTube. She wants nothing to do with YouTube. She wants to go back to her old job, like all this stuff. But then she comes back again, and then like she's all over the place. She's honestly all over the place. And I get, you know, because again, I have my own mental struggles. I think we all do, right? As human beings. I get the back and forth. I really do. Because it's just kind of like human nature. Like, you're here. Like, you're constantly going back and forth in your head on what to do, what not to do, blah, blah, blah. But you know this about yourself. You know that you do this. So at what point do you kind of like, okay, hang on. Let's get a ravel on things. Like, why don't you just try to take it one day at a time? Like, instead of, I'm doing a water fast for 50 days. Oh, I'm doing a juice fast for 2 weeks. Oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm doing mukbangs again. I'm not doing mukbangs again. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Let's be real, Chantel. You do mukbangs because you want an excuse to binge. And it's just, oh my gosh, it's so frustrating. It gets so frustrating. And like, as a viewer, this is how we feel. This is honestly, everything I'm saying right now, my facial expressions and like my annoyance, like this is how we feel as viewers. I hope you understand that. And that's why, like, I had to make this video, because it's like, you guys, like, everybody, or Chantel and Amberlynn, think that, like, everyone's, like, bashing them. Everyone's, like, talking crap because of this, and this. No, it's because we're literally driven insane because we're just, like, we're watching and we're like, huh? What? Okay. I mean, like, you have your, oh my gosh, just bump. Your Amberlynn, like, the 100 days of weighing in. It's been like 30 days and she's on day 17. And she hasn't weighed probably 5 of those days. And then she says, oh, well, I forgot to weigh in. But then films a clip of her at home weigh in. Like, you're not supposed to weigh in when it's favorable for you. Like, 100 days weighing in is 100 days weighing in. It's like if you have to take a pill every day for 100 days. You take the pill when you can take the pill. You don't just, oh, I'm not going to take it. You guys, I'm done. I'm sorry. Again, this is a rambling video. If you've seen my other videos, you understand that I ramble. I have to get my frustrations out. I have to air my frustrations. We'll see what everyone decides to do from this point on. But yeah, again, I will be filming more. I'm gonna have more weight loss videos up, because again, I need to stay committed and I need to keep doing what I'm doing and stay on track, because at this point I'm being a hypocrite. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you've gotten this far, if you're new to my channel, please make sure you subscribe down below to show me some love and support. It'll definitely encourage me to keep creating content and keep going, and give this video a like. I'll greatly appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.